All right.
It's a weird angle.
All right. I don't know how to fix it. I'm drunk right now. He's gonna go fix
Hey! It's Josh Jack.
JoshCast live here with Hedonist John at the Hedonist John Studios. We're drunk right now. Well, I'm drunk. And there you go. Thanks, man. I'm drunk. I can't do this when I'm sober. And pretty much, if you see all this stuff right here, we're at the Hedonist John Studios. And at the Hedonist John Studios, what you do is you do food challenges and you do
Alcohol.
yeah. So why don't you explain to us? We just did a mukbang. It sounds gay, but it's not. Well,
We tried to do a mukbang, but basically it was, I think mukbang is you get a lot of different foods and you eat it. We got KFC $20 fill up and 5 beers, and my dumbass, because I have an alcohol problem, obviously, drank way too much beer.
You probably drunk about what, 20?
Hold on. I want to point out that we had a chugging contest that I won, and I felt like I was going to vomit.
So he
really lost. Didn't even finish his beer. Finish your fucking beer.
I'm so judged. I left it in my
He didn't even finish the beer.
I'm going to finish it.
It's not.
I'm going to finish it.
It's your channel.
I can't chug
but I'm going to strong arm you. I chugged my beer and almost felt like I was going to puke because I drank it so quick.
Done.
There.
Done. All right, now that we got that out the way, pretty much I was going to cancel today like a pussy because it's 10 degrees outside. There's a bus stop near my house. I looked at the schedule. I was supposed to take the bus, which, by the way, you would have to pick me up anyways because I would have got off at Lincoln High School. I didn't realize you lived closer to Pennypack than you did.
Don't tell people where I live.
Whoops, this is live. And pretty much most people watching this are from different. I have people from different countries. This is an international channel. But pretty much, anyways, so it was nice enough to pick me up, and then we went to this craft beer place in Northeast. John spent about $25. It was like $4 each, so he spent about $21.
Yeah. It was exactly $25.
$25 for 5. Look at these titles, these delicious craft beers, these cool things. This is Mudbang, kid. We got 3 piggies on here. Look at this. This Chamonix Creek. Beautiful titles.
Ninja vs. Unicorn. Blood of the Unicorn.
And, these beers are, some are 4, right? And one was 10. The coffee one was 10. 10. And he drank most of that one. I only had a few. And then we went to KFC. He dropped another $20-something on a $20 fill-me-up. And we did, for his channel, a mukbang.
Yeah, we sort of covered that already, but go ahead.
Okay.
This is live. Do it live.
Fuck it. You want to do it live? Fuck it. I'll record it. I'll do it live. So we just did that. And he thought he was going to puke because he chugged his beer in like 3 seconds. And he laid down.
I sucked in air while doing it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because I had most of it in my cup. But then it wouldn't fit. The whole beer wouldn't fit in my cup. So there was some left in the can. So doing the actual cup was fine. Because I exhaled all the air and then inhaled the beer.
Yeah.
But the gap between this and the can is where I inhaled air because I was a human being, so I fucking breathed.
And he's not drunk right now at all, folks.
Yeah.
Well,
so that was the issue. I breathed in between that beer and the next beer.
Yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff he does for his channel. So check out Hedonist John on YouTube. Check out his channel. He does alcohol, food, both sometimes.
I also recently did a rant about
child porn and scat porn. Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody? You did this on stage. Now tell everybody.
I did
pretty much.
I brought a computer on stage.
You brought a laptop on stage
and had a TV connected, but due to technical difficulties, I didn't use the TV.
He thought he was going to go up a certain spot, and then he didn't. So, well, explain to everybody what you're writing about this for.
My cousin, Regina.
Okay.
My cousin Regina. Wolf. That's her married name.
Yeah.
My cousin Regina Wolf had a baby, and she's had 1 child before, and she has 2 stepkids. I believe all of which out of marriage, by the way.
Okay.
Even though we're Irish Catholic. She put up on Facebook pictures of her kid being potty trained. And by potty trained, I mean pissing and shitting and smiling in a very uncomfortable and off-putting way. So I decided to bring those photographs, to the stage and go, does anybody else see this as a problem? And most people did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always thought about that. Like, you know what I think is even creepier than that? When I used to.
He has seen a baby's vagina.
Well, speak for yourself. But when I used to look
we
at.
both have seen
when I look
a
at,
baby's vagina.
When you look at certain catalogs, they show like babies, like even female babies, topless, even though they're little girls. And I'm like,
well, they don't have breasts.
they don't have breasts yet, but they're still female. So it's like. A pedophile's gonna whack off to that. These ads.
But a pedophile's gonna
he's gonna whack off no matter what.
A male baby topless.
But still, I mean, I'm like, that's weird. I mean, it's like these babies should not be modeling in clothes or anything. They should. And just like I buy baby wipes, what I do is I turn the box upside down. I don't even want to look.
But you buy baby wipes to cover up the mess after you rape a baby.
No baby right here. I use baby wipes for my ass, everybody. But no, it's ridiculous. So. It mixes in well with your channel. You're doing food videos. You got a nice child porn video. Did YouTube give you any kind of like, not strike, but like warded, like a what's it called?
Well, there's copyright strikes.
Yeah, but
and there's other ones.
Age restriction. That's what I was.
I have not. I've gotten a couple from like if I've used music, I've gotten a thing saying that you can't use the music in the background. I got that for. I went to film school, by the way, which is why my content is amazingly beautifully photographed and edited exquisitely. But I did a bunch of choreography videos, dance on camera specifically, and I've won 2 awards for it. Took those pieces, put them on YouTube, and got copyright strikes for all of them because I used music that I did not own.
Yeah, YouTube, their whole website is about stealing content, but then for some reason the last couple of years they're all like, use this person's music. Like when I do live stream, and if I just walk into a bar and it has like some music playing, they won't give me a strike, but they'll give me a copyright notice. Like, hey, it's okay, but you use somebody's music, and it's like, calm down, YouTube.
But is it a thing where you're not monetized yet, or are you?
No. I used to be, but they changed it. Now they changed it. I have 1,000 subscribers now.
Yeah, monetization is sort of when it comes into... when it's important. Before that, it doesn't really matter.
But then you got it. Monetization. In order for you to make any money, you got to have, I think, 100,000 views. For every million views you get, I heard, it's only $400 something, which listen is a decent chunk of change. I got the hiccups now for the beer. For making that video, the video, but I think was it $30 for every 1,000 views, 30 cents for every 1,000 views.
What?
Yeah.
30 cents for 1,000 views?
30 cents for 1,000 views. So for a million views is only that's why it's only $400. So you're doing all this for nothing, John.
That's very low.
He's all disappointed. He thought, what did you think? How much did you think it was?
For 1,000 views?
Yeah.
You said it was $30 for 1,000?
30 cents. 30 cents for 1,000 views. Pennies, John. Pennies.
Damn. I was going to say for 1,000 views, I'd say...
We get some comments.
I don't want to be obvious.
Let me see what it
my
says.
honest thing is I would say 100 for 1,000, but that seems completely unrealistic now. 10? More than 30 cents though for 1,000 views.
I don't have a connection here. I have Metro PCS right here.
Do you want me to give you the Wi-Fi?
Wait. So I'm not connected to Wi-Fi here. How am I going live? I don't know.
It's
Wait a minute.
John is the.
Don't give out your Wi-Fi password.
John for
no, I have Xfinity Wi-Fi. There, I'm connected.
Okay.
All right. So you're not going to make much money unless you're getting millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah, but 1,000 views, 30 cents. That's ridiculous, though.
1,000 views, 30 cents. Pop-Tart Clan. I'm right outside your house. Walla Backward Ben Show. He's a big fan of my prank call show. He's my #1 fan. He's only 12 or 13 years old.
He's
Pop-Tart Clan. He's only 12 or 13 years old.
Why is he? He's not outside of the house.
He might be. That's kind of creepy. But shout out to Pop-Tart Clan, my #1 prank call guy, prank call fan. He's a cool kid. I've done prank calls with him before.
If Pop-Tart Clan is out front of my house, tell me about the nearest school.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
I think that's a clear thing to say. That's not giving away too much.
Yeah. So listen. Anyways, we have 3 people watching now. See, we'll blow it up now. That kid has no life. Me? You're right. I have no life. Listen, I wanted to. I
want
wanted
to leave that up so. I
Okay.
can
Yeah.
as well.
The nearest school is
that's
the
Riot Coke.
The Pornhub Institute of Porn is the nearest school.
You said this is a child?
He's 12 or 13.
So that's a child.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's the kid you're talking about in the scat porn video. That.
Right. He's the little kid that's sexually confused about things, that is looking at child scat.
Listen, don't insult my viewers. I can't choose my fans. No Pop-Tart.
They're babies!
Oh, Riot Coke said no. He's talking about Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart has them.
Well, no, obviously. I understood. Riot Coke. Can you stop doing
Wait,
that?
why leave it up, though?
So I can see the
We're getting
comments
distracted. We're trying to do topics here.
Well, obviously, Riot Coke, he's talking about the child, not Josh Jack.
I thought he was talking about you. I was joking. Like, he was talking about you. Okay, listen. Anyways. Okay, listen.
My alcohol tolerance is a lot higher than yours. I
can
function.
It is. You're not functioning, though. You're excited because we finally have an audience.
Yeah, and mine doesn't have an audience.
Listen, Ryan, how did you find this channel?
Riot Coke is 34.
He's 34. All right, you guys are awesome.
I'm going to hold this.
Okay.
And Pop-Tart Clan says, Riot, how did you find this channel? Someone told me. Riot Coke.
Listen,
come on, man.
This is for my show. You're being distracted. I know you're excited, John, because you finally got an audience. This is what it's like, by the way, of 3 people watching you. Woo! I made it, guys. You guys made this channel. All right, so now, guys, what we want to talk about, pretty much, we explained why this is all here.
Riot Coke, should we do cocaine on camera? Comment below.
Yeah, he's going to say yes. So this is why we have all this here. I just finished my beers. John called me out. I finished it. 5 beers. He did most of the drinking, let's be honest. And, all right, someone else is comment. This is going to be yes. Someone told me yes. Okay, he says yes. He wants to do it. So now we have 4 people watching. Yay. Stop. 4 people, yeah.
Hey, Bill Miller, I'm sure he's...
Bill Miller may be watching.
He's the only person I know that would watch
Bill Miller he's a good old egg. I would be at this open mic next Friday. Bill, if you're watching, you're a good egg. So pretty much this is why all this is here. So now that we explained that, let's have some topics. The main topic of this show is the Gillette video. And this applies especially if you guys are big town out there. Gillette put out a video pretty much, how would you describe it, John? It's pretty much about men, right? Men in the Me Too movement.
The main thing that I've seen is that I've seen the video and I've seen different people comment on the video, and I've also seen people do toxic femininity videos.
Yes, before we get
there. And then I've also seen, I've also seen a watchmaker do a pro-masculinity video. We talked about that that's not true, and it's important for men to be men in society. Hold
on, before I cut you off, someone just made a comment, I'm sorry, about the Atheist Hotline show. This is not the Atheist Hotline show. I look like that guy. Joe Osteen does not make my channel. I invited him on my show. All right, now go ahead.
Thanks for fucking...
Sorry.
Him up. My thing is, the basic thing is to say that men are all...
equal.
Pigs and rapists, which is the one section where the guy's about to go after a girl walking by herself, and the other guy, who I don't want to do racial stuff.
And it's always a white guy in these commercials, let's be honest.
It does, and a black guy stopped him from doing it.
Yeah, it's always a white guy. The black guy never harasses anybody, even though every single black neighbor was like, damn, girl, you got a big ol' ass. Woo!
And then other part of it was kids wrestling.
Yeah.
And
masculinity is bad in schools.
And them saying, oh, boys will be boys, sports will be boys. I'm the also 3 boys, and boys will be boys. There is a thing where guys become territorial, aggressive, violent at times, and I truly believe that I've had 3 brothers, and we've all wrestled each other, that is kind of an important part of bonding to a certain degree. Especially when it comes to wrestling, like WWE, WWF. We used to watch that, and I would wrestle kids and fight with them in that sense.
You mean wrestle kids, you mean now?
No, I don't mean it. I'm younger than you. I'm 29.
Yeah, you're younger than me. You're much younger than me.
Right. You're in your mid-30s.
Mid-30s, yeah. I am so much older than him, but you can't tell everybody. This lighted guy, he looks older than me with that fucking beard. But go ahead.
Right. And I'm looking for my hat because usually I have a hat on to hide my shitty hair. But I do believe that wrestling and physical activity in general is important to all people. But I definitely believe for little boys because it shows you boundaries and it shows you what your strength is naturally as compared to other people. I was always a bigger kid, so I was always naturally stronger. But then I got to like high school level, and then kids that were smaller than me then started doing things like football, lacrosse, rugby, other things where they exercise, and even though I was physically larger than them, naturally they were stronger than me because they trained. So then I learned, okay, just because I'm physically bigger doesn't mean I'm physically stronger. So wrestling and other physical activities at a younger age teaches you your physicality. So I always learned to be a gentle giant. I'm 6'4", by the way. You can't tell because next to Josh.
Yeah, so basically what I want to say is I heard they originally deleted the first video. There's off the Gillette commercial. It's not on the Gillette channel. I went to the Gillette channel last night. The video's not there because they got a lot of negative comments.
Obvious answer to the question. What gender do you believe created that video?
I believe men created that video.
No! It was a feminist 20-something-year-old.
Hey, you agree with this, right?
No. I'm not. It's not a point of contention. It's not a point of argument. It was released. Who directed and who wrote the piece?
Yeah.
It was a female that had a feminist viewpoint.
Okay, that makes sense.
In her 20s.
In her 20s, because she's been through a lot.
She has not lived one day
exactly
as a Gillette.
And what does shaving cream, by the way, have to... Like, shaving cream, what does that have to do with... Like, and one of the comment section, by the way, was like, by the way, I'm not buying Gillette ever again. I'm going to go with fucking Dollar Shave Club. If you listen to a lot of radio shows, Dollar Shave Club is a sponsor of a lot of radio shows. So everyone's like, well, we'll go with Dollar Shave Club. I won't buy Gillette no more. There's other products. I don't have to buy Gillette. They're the #1 shaving company. I can go with other. I don't have to buy it. First of all, because of my spick hair, I can't use shaving cream. I can't shave it. I have to use a groomer. So I'm not going to buy shaving cream. But my dad...
You can't shave?
No, I have razor burn. You can give me...
So do I, but I'm
extremely severe razor burn because of my thick hair. So my first year in college, when I was 23, like 9 years ago,
Your first year in college was 23?
Yeah, but my parents didn't want to help me pay for school.
Right, that's why you have student loans.
No, I don't have any student loans. I don't owe shit. I went to community college. I took out one loan. I don't owe shit, nigga. But pretty much...
100 grand in debt.
You're 100 grand in debt? Film school cost 100 grand?
Well, it was a proper college, university, but yeah.
But still, 100. But so
Sales University.
So when you decide to go there, you think you're confident you're going to make this money back. You think you're going to be.
No,
you have to be. There's no way you're going to be like, all right, 100,000.
No, they lie to you. They tell you that this is just the standard. So it's not. There's no option. It's this is what it costs, or you don't come here. There's no like you can't negotiate. You can't haggle. So that's sort of what they show you.
Yeah.
So it's not about like, okay, I'm going to get out with this amount of money. This is just the way it is.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about the Gillette right now. That's it.
Gillette fucked themselves big time.
Yeah.
Because females are not who do agree with the.
And by the way, Gillette. I mean, do they have the Gillette? Do they have a female product? They might.
I don't believe they do.
So their audience is men. Why would they let a woman be in charge of? Well, let a woman in charge of anything. Let's be honest, it's a bad idea. Well, that's why we have a female president. We have Trump. Why would we let a woman...
I'm going to do an extremely manly thing. Go ahead, keep going.
Why would a woman be in charge of a shaving cream commercial if it's a male product? That was a mistake in the first place. So pretty much, that leads to our next topic.
Go ahead. I'll keep talking. I'm going to get matches.
This is professional. By the way, I didn't do this on his channel. I didn't go up and go smoke a cigar. But go ahead, John.
I found the matches.
I don't care. I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
But, so John sent me a video last night about toxic... Now, that was toxic masculinity. There's also a thing for all my MGTOWs watching. Shout out to all my MGTOWs. toxic femininity, which is this video will be considered as toxic femininity. Is this example of this video? So simply watch.
Can I pause you for 1 second? I lit the match and it broke in half and it burnt my hoodie.
Wouldn't too drunk to be doing it, but he's not drunk. According to him, he's just being white.
The match broke in half as I lit it.
That is something to pause.
That has nothing to do with alcoholism.
I think it does.
Go continue.
I think white people never want to admit they're drunk ever. Now
you're white.
I'm only half white. I'm considered it says Lomax A99 says women do more of the shopping for a family household. Therefore, the Emmett demographic for the ad. What are you doing on my channel, man? This is a big town channel for men who hate women. What are you doing? Why don't you get out of here, man? Why don't you get out of here, man?
It's not a bad idea, but I don't believe that their husbands will be happy with the purchase.
Yeah, first of all, a lot of men are going to be happy with this, all right? So, toxic femininity. Let's talk about it. So, someone made a new video, and we're going to put the... I might just take this video down and then re-edit it and put it back up again. It doesn't matter. But pretty much, fucking... someone, I don't know if it was a man using a female voice changer or it was an actual woman, but it showed women bullying other women. There's studies that in the workplace, 68% of women bully other women, not men, and women don't support each other in the workplace. Women put each other down, and stuff like that. And women just being cruel to men, cruel to people, and all these examples in this new Gillette ad somebody edited, toxic femininity, and pretty much you gotta watch both. So we're gonna try to, I'm gonna try to edit this in. F is for watermelon is in the chat now. What's up, dude? Go. Someone says, is that a blunt? No, it's a Cuban cigar, right?
It's not Cuban. I have Cuban cigars, but this.
But I'm Cuban, so why wouldn't you smoke the Cuban when I'm here? Is that insulting? I'm a half a Cuban.
Because it's illegal, and it's really, really nice, and I don't believe that this is the situation for that.
Oh, so I'm not good enough for him to smoke a Cuban. Thanks, man. Anyways, what's up, Empress Watermelon? It's not a Cuban cigar. It's just a cigar. So pretty much, but we are in Philly, so if I could be blunt. All right, that wasn't funny. Now, shut up. Now, listen. So we're talking about this and toxic femininity, and for those of you who know, I have a big town channel, Jack 2.0. JAK/D 2.0. Over 500 subscribers. He's jealous.
42.
Yeah, but he'll get more. And by the way, I'm one of the subscribers, so I'm going to subscribe to him. I'm going to get 41. No, but listen, guys.
Hedonist John. Watch where I eat a lot of food, drink a lot of drink, and hurt myself physically for your entertainment.
HODONIST. John.
No, HE.
Spelled it wrong?
You said HO.
I thought it was HE.
It is. I think you said HO.
I said HEDONIST.
That's my mistake. I believe. I thought I heard you say HO.
My spelling ain't that bad, nigga. So pretty much, man, that's what's going on with Gillette right now. And they might not lose a lot of business, but still, it's just so fucking lame. Like, why is Gillette, first of all, why are they just fucking decide? Once again, you said they hired a 20-year-old woman. That's the problem. All these women of today, they haven't been through anything.
From a marketing standpoint, they really fucked up because their market was men 100%. And when you make a video that says that men are bad, there's no positive side to your marketplace. Even if you have women that go, absolutely, they're not the ones that are buying the product at all. So it's a very dumb market standpoint from the rip. It's even dumber because now you have videos like, as he brought up, toxic femininity, to say that there's a thing of both sides. And then you also have people that say that masculinity is a positive. So there's no winning at all. Because now there are people like me that watch there's a watch commercial where they talk about men being important to children's lives, absolutely. You can look at the statistics yourself with single motherhood and how that affects children in a very negative way. And there are a lot of different variables that cause that, but...
Enough about blacks.
No,
I know.
You can say that for blacks.
I know. Don't let me just...
But your community as well, the Latino community...
I'm not Latino.
It's a very, very high percentage.
Now,
even in the white community, in the poor white community,
the white community, we have too much beer drinking going on. These whites buy up all the craft beers. All right. Somebody says you on Twitch. No, I'm not on Twitch right now. I promote my Twitch channel. I don't use it that much. I have 9 subscribers. Twitch.com/Josh. If I had 2 cameras, if I had my phone, I would use it, but I'm not that white, guys. And what are you doing? Taking a selfie right here?
No, I'm showing you. There's another camera.
Oh, he has another camera. And we have 5 people watching right now. Look at that. 5,
What's
John.
going on?
All right, so it says, yo, dude, not cool, not cool.
What is not cool, not cool?
What is not cool, not cool? Rape, you mean? Well, listen. Now, so we talked about that. We talked about pretty much, for the most part, Gillette. That was going to be... And I'm going to do a MGTOW video about the Gillette where I take the ad, both ads, and make a big, long video. That's going to get some good viewage. Now, let's talk about... Speaking of cucks, let's talk about Judd Apatow and Pete Holmes. I mean, those 2 guys are just comedy cancer. Judd Apatow, for those of you who don't know, is a movie director, Knocked Up. He made some pretty good films. But, I mean, this guy fucking is all over Louis C.K.'s gingered, freckled ball sack.
He's Hungarian, as am I.
Oh, yeah.
Very clear about that.
Louis C.K. is Mexican.
No, he's Hungarian.
He's Mexican.
He's Hungarian.
He's Mexican, too.
Maybe he's both.
He's both, but he's Mexican.
What's his real last name?
Louis C.K. Sanchez? Isn't it?
No, it's C.K., but it's spelled in the Hungarian way, which is what I am.
Someone wrote, FS Wildman says the commercial with the guy was going to talk to that girl, and that black nig came up to him and told him, yo, man, not cool.
Right.
That's what he was talking about.
Right. No, yeah.
Not cool, man.
I remember that part.
Not cool.
I don't want to phrase it like that.
Only my people do that.
Statistically.
By the way, we had KFC on Martin Luther King Day. It was a coincidence. Let's just say that. It was. Now,
it wasn't.
All right.
He requested it and made it and giggled about it. Yes, right now. We're getting fried chicken on Martin Luther King Day.
Listen, we all know I'm a sucker for racist stuff. I love racist material. I grew up on racist humor. You know, from black... Listen, I love when black comics make fun of white people, and I like when white people make fun of black people. It goes both ways. But then when you just say it the other way, then, oh, you're so racist. Like, I don't care where it's coming from. I don't care if a black person makes fun of a white person. But see, that's perspective, though. Right. You can say the most fucked up thing about a white person's perspective. Someone wrote KFC and watermelon. Yes, we didn't have watermelon.
It's to get real for a second, it depends on the perspective. I will listen to any white joke whatsoever that Chris Rock tells, because Chris Rock has said that, first of all, he's an amazing comedian, but second, that he has lived both in the black world and the white world to a certain degree. So he has good versions. He works very hard.
Someone has a joke.
Finally, I will listen to anything that Richard Pryor says about white people. Continue.
Sorry to cut you off.
He's good.
He has a joke. Evans Wildman says, "Hey Jay, what is the most confusing day in Cleveland? Father's Day."
Yeah, well that's everywhere though.
Yeah. So all right, that's all we have. So let's talk about real quick the Pete. Judd Apatow, Pete Holmes went on the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show.
The joke is, what's the most confusing day on the black community? Father's Day. That's the joke.
Yeah, I think I read it wrong. I'm drunk. I had about
he wrote it wrong.
2.5 beers. So you had most of it though.
Four.
You had 4. Yeah. I had 2 or 1. All right, listen. So Judd Apatow, Pete Holmes go with Jim Norton and Sam Roberts to promote Crash in season 3, and pretty much Jim Norton is friends with Louis C.K. He did not defend him during the jerk all off for the closet thing. He was, but he did defend him this time because Jim Norton is an advocate for free speech. We all know that. And Judd Apatow, so Jim Norton brings it up right away. That's why he's a good egg. He goes, what is the whole thing with the Louis thing? Just go ahead and bring it up. And Judd Apatow's pretty much, and John did not hear this, by the way. He showed up on his feed, but he's been busy the last few days. He's supposed to be editing a video for something right now.
My grandmother.
I'm not going to say what it is.
My grandmother died. I'm supposed to be putting together
if he wants to say it, he can. I'm not saying it.
I already said it. I will continue to say it. My grandmother passed away. It took a week where I saw her every single day, shriveling and gasping for air. And I was supposed to take her photos and put it together in a funeral video. Instead, I'm eating chicken, drinking beer, and discussing racist topics.
Here's another. F was for Watermelon says, James Wood dates a girl his own age. The end. Right? Croak says, Father's Day, the most confusing day in the ghetto.
Right.
Okay. So pretty much, so pretty much, Judd Apatow says he was really more sad about the victims in the shooting, right? He was like, the victims in the shooting, I've done fundraisers for those people. And Jim Norton said, I know people that have been raped, and I still do rape jokes. Like, nothing is off subject for me. And then Pete Holmes was like, I understand that, but Louis C.K., he's supposed to be the guy to stick up for the men in the Me Too movement. It was his moment. It was his time, and he didn't address it. You have to address it. He just didn't even talk about it. And I'm listening to this. Like, come on, man. You got to address it. And they were just all over it. And it's like for comedy, it's like, Ninja Bird is in the chat. He says an Alabama wind chime.
I'm going to take that fucking thing from you. So you keep getting distracted. Go ahead.
All right. Listen, I got to address the chat. If you don't address the chat, they're going to unsubscribe from me. You don't have any viewers right now, John.
Go ahead.
You have viewers, but you don't have
I'll make a decision based off the chat. Go ahead, continue what you're saying.
All right, see, he wants to control my channel. I control his. No idea. Watch the video of me. Anyways, so pretty much, so Judd Apatow and Pete Holmes came off like such PC cunts, and Jim Norton was trying to explain, listen, when you're, like, comics shouldn't do that to each other, okay? Comics, like, you're working out stuff. You typed something against me. Give me my phone. I see it. I know you typed something against me. Give me my phone.
Keep going.
Give me my phone. I'm serious.
Seriously?
You give me my phone. Don't type something. You type I'm gay? Oh, hi there. There you go. All right, listen. Let me control this. No, because if you write I'm gay, that's funny and all, but I want to know what I'm saying.
Please go.
Okay.
People are trying to watch.
All right. So, pretty much Jim was like, comedians should not do this to each other because you understand, Louis was trying to work something out. When you're working something out, you could say anything, the bit wasn't finished. And then Peter was like, I understand, but I'm explaining this again. In the Me Too movement, right. He was the, and then Judd Apatow once again said the same thing about the guns thing like that, and everything. And then Jim Norton made him a good point. He said, let's say somebody was auditioning for your movies. There's improv, right? And he goes, yeah. Because let's say someone's improv for your movie, and they say something fucked up, and someone just takes that and makes that the final product.
Right.
How would you feel if everybody criticized you for that? And then he was like, well, that wouldn't happen, and blah, blah, blah. But it's like pretty much.
In this case, it did happen, though.
Yeah. So pretty much the number one thing is the fucking set was not supposed to be recorded. We all know it's a big no-no for someone to record a comedian's set and then put it up online. You're not supposed to do that because comedians are working stuff out, and then then people are not going to want to buy their CD or DVD or Netflix because they already hear their material. And number two, the bit's not finished. You can hear a bit and go, that bit sucked, but the bit is funny. Maybe they changed the tag, the punchline, and they were trying to explain that. And then Bill Burr came out, and he didn't say Judd Apatow's name, right?
He said this separately or in that?
Yeah, he said it separately on his own show. Okay. But you could tell. And he said, comedians need to stop shitting on each other. He's like, we're bad enough we get enough stuff from press, we get enough stuff from other things. It's bad enough. So pretty much that's the whole Judd Apatow thing. They came off really poor.
But Judd Apatow is not a comedian. I think it was Theo Vaughn that actually commented that Judd Apatow must have had some sort of issue with Louis, the way he's responding. That he has, like, let's say you and me, theoretically, have an issue with each other that doesn't get resolved, and then you fuck up, which I'm sure you'll never get in trouble for anything.
I won't. No, I won't, because you know why? Because I'll never get to a level.
But then
you have to get to a level for that to happen.
But then they ask Hedonist John, like, what do you think of this? And be like, oh, he's a fucking scumbag. Not because of whatever he's doing then. It's because he fucking burnt my carpet here or something like that.
Yeah, I don't smoke, so I would never burn your carpet.
Right. I'm just giving you an example.
Anyways,
the Theo Vaughn was saying, like, wherever Judd Apatow was coming from, it's from a place that's not this. It's from something else. That means he has a problem with Louis. Because, at face value, it's really not that bad. It's just somebody
Where did Theo Vaughn say this? Was this Joe Rogan?
No, his own podcast.
Oh, his own podcast.
With him and Andrew Santino.
Yeah, so pretty much Judd Apatow started comedy. He's not.
Hold on, let me finish.
You put macaroni and cheese all over me.
No, I didn't. His thing was to say that Judd Apatow has no right to really act like that because Judd Apatow is not a comedian, and I forgot which comedian did write that, like, just because you make comedies doesn't make you a comedian. You're not part of our culture. You jumped onto our culture, meaning stand-ups, but you're not part of us.
Yeah, well,
like, you have no right to say what is or is not okay because you were never one of us.
Judd Apatow is a lot like Seth Rogen. They started at a young age. They did it for like a year and they quit because they knew they wanted to be a movie director. It wasn't for them. But Judd Apatow, he was talking on Jim and Sam. He was like, I did 7 Trump jokes the other day. That's what he does. He's like these other guys. He's like Trevor Noah. He's a Trump joke comic. That's all. Trump is the easiest. If you want to be a safe white male comic, this is what you do. You go on stage, you make fun of Trump, right? Easiest target in the world. Fine, Trump is gullible. He is laughable.
You got to deal with him until 2024, though.
Yeah, I hope so. Trump 2020.
He is going to
Trump 2020. I didn't see your neighbors upstairs like, whoa. And they're old now.
This is the Northeast.
And they're going to die. And they're going to die. So pretty much, that's going on. And on top of that, you make fun of other goofy white people because you can't make fun of other races. So you go, white people are goofy. And then you make fun of yourself. So that's pretty much what Judd Apatow is not a comic. I don't know. His followers are probably just, I don't know. I mean, the guy was he directed Knocked Up, and that was a big romantic comedy. But then the woman Superbad was one of my favorite movies.
He's done a lot. He's done a lot of comedies, but he sort of has his thing of like goofy comedies that try to have like a message in it.
Yeah.
I subscribe to Masterclass where they have different courses, and one of which is Judd Apatow teaches you how to comedy direct.
Oh.
Which I have already sent an email to Masterclass requesting them to remove him from the course because it's not okay.
Yeah.
I took Steve Martin's course. I took one on wine. There's a bunch of them. Aaron Sorkin, I can't wait to do. David Mamet, I can't wait to do. I like writing, so that's the shit that really connects with me. Is anybody watching?
No, the 3 people who I think are still. I could be wrong. I think it says 1 up there, but 3 here. Yeah, 3 people are watching, I think. But they're
comment below and tell me to shut the fuck up if you want to shut up.
You know what the funny thing is? You know what I realized about live stream? There's one thing I can teach you. When you acknowledge, people leave. Like when I say, "Oh, one person watching," they leave. So it's best to just acknowledge them. But if you acknowledge them too much, they'll leave. So it's weird. It's a weird whole reverse psychology thing. No thanks. One day I'll smoke, but it won't. I've gone my whole life without smoking weed, and all the comics that I know from Northeast Comedy Cabaret smoke weed, 80% of them. And I was going to smoke weed, and I realized I'm glad I don't because it makes you lazy motivationally. Like, they don't want to do anything. Like, all the people that I know have a car, and they don't want to go anywhere. I'm like, you have a car. You sit in this thing.
Yeah, but they have a car because they're over the age of 16.
But they step on it. You step on a brake, you step on a thing, and you just go like this. I'm not, and it's like, I don't want to go anywhere. And then me, I take public transportation everywhere. I went outside the fucking, I was a pussy today. I waited for 10 minutes and went back in my house. Because
you wanted to cancel today. I want to be very clear about that.
Yeah, I brought that up. I brought that video because I felt my toes to my shoes.
You didn't bring it up.
Yes, I did. You weren't paying attention. Yes, I did. I brought it up. I said I was going to cancel it. And John came through. He picked me up.
Yeah, but
I said that.
All right.
Yeah, he's mad.
No, you did cancel.
I canceled. I admit it. I canceled.
I was going to cancel the thing.
I canceled.
But I didn't.
I canceled.
It's different than I canceled, and then John was like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Oh yeah, and he came through, everybody. The hero. Thank you, hero. By the way, not all heroes wear capes.
The white knight. The white knight.
The white knight comes through. No, I do appreciate you picking me up. I really do.
I wanted to do this.
No, I wanted to do it too, but I'm a pussy. I was like, fuck this. I'm not, because I knew the bus wasn't going to come. I was like, I'm not going to wait outside for half an hour. Fuck that. I had a hoodie.
He lives 10 minutes away from me.
No, by the way, I didn't know where you lived. I never been here before.
I told you where I live.
You live closer to the park than you do Lincoln High School. I would have got here. If I went to Lincoln High School, I would have needed a ride anyways. I would have gone.
I gave you the address.
Yeah, but if you look it up online, it doesn't show the park over here.
Anyway, who else is watching? Comment below and say that you know where I live.
Look, see, we lost the viewers, see, because we bring it up.
Because I said I'm
No, not you, because when you bring it up, they leave. So the 2 people that are watching, you go ahead, leave. Go ahead. Go find something else to do. Go play Fortnite.
Yeah, go to Hedonist John.
Go to his channel. Go watch the video. By the way, the next few days you're going to see the video of him and I eating KFC and drinking the beers. If you guys want to hear a breakdown of all the... These beers were $4 a pop, folks. Not cheap, so make sure you watch it.
Plus tax, they end up being about $5 all in all each.
It's about $5 each, that's right.
Yeah. $25 for 5 beers.
That's right. I gotta suck his dick, guys, just to make up for that. You know how hard that is? It's wide. All right, so what else we want to talk about? Let's talk about. There's one more thing I was going to bring up. Oh yeah, Pete Davidson. Let's talk about that. We'll wrap this up. Pete Davidson, you sent me a giggle video. Explain to me.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it
I
either?
didn't watch it, I'm sorry.
All right,
I just know that we did a JoshCast before.
Yes.
We talked about how Pete Davidson should die, and I thought of you because it was a Pete Davidson associated thing. So I sent it to you.
There it is. And you said to me.
I appreciate how you don't have me saved in your phone.
I don't. You know why? You know why? Because it's bad luck. Whenever I'll explain to you. I've been doing this for 9 years.
Is this like getting somebody's name tattooed on you?
Yeah. Luck? When I've been doing this for 9 years. Whenever I store a community in my phone, I'm like, this person's now my friend. They disappear, they get mad at me, they stop talking to me, they stop coming around, they get busy. It's bad luck, John.
Okay.
You don't believe me? I'm telling you. I've been around for 9 years.
I'm newer, I guess. I don't get
I've been around for 9 years, so I don't know. So wait, where is it? Fucking Pete Davidson. I can't. Oh, here it is. This is a Facebook story. Now I gotta open up the link. By the way, if you're out there right now, what's your favorite color, everybody, and why? What do you like about the color? What does it mean to you?
Also, let me know if I'm going to die because I just melted a whole bunch of fucking styrofoam into the cigar.
Here it is. Vulture.com, which I never heard of, says how nice of it out to write Pete Davidson.
They do comedy.
Yeah, I'm on the faggy sketch comedy.
No, they do comedy.
Right? Pete Davidson a sketch to freely giggling. Oh, so I guess he couldn't stop laughing. Oh, yeah. Well, you know why? Because Pete Davidson gets so much hot pussy in his sad life. He can't stop giggling. He's like, I'm so funny. Ariana Grande. It says, Pete Davidson, monster, couldn't stop laughing. 60 minutes in, you think the name. So, how do I find this? I guess on YouTube. I'll put that in. If I can find the video.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'll put it in the video.
The reason I said it was not because of the giggles, because I was waiting for you to have a visceral, violent argument.
Pete Davidson, kill yourself. Pete Davidson, kill yourself. There's nothing wrong with your life. You're rich. You're white. You're tall.
Is he?
He's tall. I think he looks like a pelican crackhead, but he
is.
Women find him attractive. Yes, they do. Dude, I've had so many girls say he's so cute. He was banging Ariana Grande. Why was she with him? You mean to tell me she's the old?
I don't think she's. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. I'll tell you.
I don't think she finds him cute though. I think
she said she did. She said she was in the meeting. You know, SNL's pitch meetings. She was in the meeting with him at SNL, and he started talking, and she said in her head, "I think I can marry this guy."
But did she?
Yeah.
They're married?
No, she said I could see myself marrying this guy.
Right, I can see myself marrying people that I'm not going to marry.
Yeah, but women don't think they're.
Oh my god, I can totally see myself marrying.
You think Ariana Grande looked at a piece of shit, fat piece of shit like me? She would say that? Come on, man.
Well, he's taller.
But he's white.
But is he? Is the question.
He's white.
Just he dyed his hair blonde doesn't make him.
He's white. Even when he has black hair, he's white. He's white.
Okay, well I guess you're technically white, right?
I'm half white.
Well then he's nothing.
He's white.
He's goofy as fuck.
When you're white, you're alright. When you're big towel, you're... I don't know. Listen, I'm drunk right now, man.
Let us know in the comments what you're looking for, because right now we're losing viewers, and we want to...
You understand this is live. Live means nothing. You can have 5 people watching, then after this is done, you can have 20 people watching. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to teach you the game, but you see, you don't want to learn.
Well, no, I want to learn the game, but
I got it all figured out, man.
Yeah, if we have 5 people watching, man. And now we are at 1, I want to figure out why we are down.
Because they want to hear certain. Listen, the one kid that comes in here, Pop-Tart, he wants to hear prank calls. That's all he cares about. You understand that? So when he was fucking around, he was fucking around. Then the other guy that came in, he only wanted to hear the Atheist Hotline show. I tell you, I have different people who want to hear different things. I do all broad things. You do mainly. Not one thing, but
here,
a few
please.
things.
Feel bad.
No.
You're short.
No.
For 100%.
It's not because it doesn't get you high.
No.
What is it? What? Why should I smoke?
Because now it's just a.
No, but what does it do for? Can you explain to me? I'm trying to really seriously learn. What does it do for you?
Do you really want me to discuss?
Please. Please.
Cigars are a larger version of cigarettes, which is why cigarettes are called small cigars.
Okay.
It's got.
Does it make you feel good?
It's okay. I like it.
But like, what does it relieve stress? What does it do?
To me, it doesn't really do a huge amount. My uncle loves them.
So this is all about just looking cool.
It's complicated.
This is toxic masculinity.
It is.
Which I like. It's how I like it then.
Here.
Well, no, seriously, what does it do?
Just do this. Put it in your mouth.
But is it gay if I share it off you?
And let the smoke go into your mouth. Don't inhale it.
So wait, so I take a puff of this.
Right.
And then I let the smoke. I wait a few seconds.
Right.
And then I blow it out.
Yes.
See, so here's the thing.
It's to get the flavor.
Years ago, somebody tried to give me weed. Right? I never smoked weed. It was out of a bar.
You are not supposed to.
I know.
I have this entire time.
What I'm trying to tell you.
You're not supposed to.
What I'm trying to tell you is I didn't wait a few seconds. I blew it right out. So that's why I didn't get high the first time I smoked. I went, and I was supposed to, like you said, let the smoke build up.
Ooh.
You know, I didn't do that.
Exhale through my nose and then through for a little bit. Go ahead.
So this is supposed to make me look cool.
It is.
Now, this will show up on my drug test if I take a drug test, right?
It's tobacco.
What's the coolest way to hold this like this?
No,
it does because if you hold it like this, right?
You can pretend to be like
I'm stuck in a small penis.
See.
I feel like Bill Cosby. You see, everybody, the white guys give me the weed.
I'm just being aware that I don't want ash to fall on you.
What do I do? Blow it up?
It's cool. It's fine. Just inhale that. Or don't inhale.
All right. So
put it to your mouth. Breathe, but don't get it into your lungs. Have it fill in your mouth. And then exhale.
My singing voice. This is why I don't do stuff like this. My singing voice is gone. Oh.
Looks like we're getting
I felt the smoke go in my head. Is that a good thing?
I think down there.
But so it's supposed to make you feel like light. It's supposed to make you forget about your problems.
You
gotta know why.
I love nicotine gum, and my uncle is a big fan of.
So I wrote gay. Labor.
Was it Lomax?
Lomax, gay.
Lomax 99. Okay, Lomax.
Go ahead.
Lomax is 20 years old now.
I don't know.
I'm
He's probably 15 for all I know. I think all my fans are 15.
19, yeah.
Go ahead. So you said it's supposed to make your head feel light, you said?
It's depends on the strength of it. I'm not a cigar expert. I've watched Prager talk about cigars. I've watched Brian Brushwood, who I'm a big fan of, doing Magic. He has a new thing where he talks to different people, and he does one where he talks to a cigar company. This is, I got this for like $2, literally. I got this $2 the other day at Holt Cigar.
So if you smoke a Cuban,
in the Northeast,
a Cuban is supposed to be a really high quality cigar, right?
I have a Cuban I got off my uncle, but I'm not going to show it on camera because I don't
want
proof.
I'm not asking you that. I'm saying it's supposed to be a high quality.
It is.
Now, if it's high quality, does that mean it gets you high?
No, it means it's just nice quality.
So, I don't understand this. You explained it, I just don't understand it.
Cigars.
I just don't understand what's the point of smoking.
Cigars in a historical fashion are people that take tobacco. And I could be wrong with most of this because I don't know the exact process. But take tobacco, they prepare it, put it in a leaf sort of binding to make it solid, and then a final binding that allows it to be burnt. So in every cigar there are 3 layers. There's the actual tobacco, the inner leaf, and the outer leaf. The outer leaf is what you see. So in this case, it's the brown.
Oh, I get it. He said shut up and kiss. He said it's gay, meaning we shared a cigar because you had your mouth on. So he said shut up and kiss. That's what I'm saying. And
shut up and kiss?
Yeah, shut up and kiss.
No, thank you.
And then somebody wrote hello Joe Losteen because I look like Joe Losteen, the guy that does the Atheist Hotline show.
Right.
It's not here right now.
Wait, is he related to Joel Osteen?
That's the purpose of it. He's a parody guy. I met him on Craigslist. He looks like he's got the fat Josh Jack look. So that's why another reason why I'm on channel. You know?
No, I'm surprised you have contact with him due to his pedophilic tendencies. He got in trouble because he was touching some small children recently. Most religious people
That's
do.
something you made up.
It's not. It's in the Northeast Times.
Joe Osteen did that? No, it ain't. Look up Joe Osteen, everybody.
Look him up on the Northeast Times and the Philadelphia Inquirer.
No, you're making that up. Joe Osteen, your twin. I've been told I look just like him. Listen, we both got the fat Hispanic.
I don't see the child come on your face. Oh, sorry, I don't see your cum on another child's face. That doesn't make sense now that I say it out loud. Never mind. Continue.
Well, listen, we look alike, so that's why he's on my channel. He's a fat guy, he looks like me.
He's cute.
He does his own thing, man. He does his own thing. I mean, he's just a small part of this channel. I had so many things. I had prank call, atheist hotline, JoshCast. I had food videos, live streaming. Once in a while I have a stupid music video. I mean, listen. I mean, I know a guy who smokes cigars. When I went to Miami for the first time years ago, I was getting sick.
Did you get deported? Please tell me you got deported.
Listen, you don't want to hear nothing I got to say. Let's just end this. Let's get out of here.
No, I'm fucking good.
All right. So I was getting a fever, and he was blowing a cigar in my face because it was hot out there,
Yeah.
And he was like, "You're being a baby." And I was like, "Nah, I understand that's what people do," but I was like, "I'm sick." I was like, "Can you stop blowing in my?" He was blowing like right in my face. I was like, "Can you stop?" So I got sick out there. But I know this guy, my friend Marco. He smokes cigarettes. He brings it out with him to the city bars, and he smokes it outside. I don't know if they're Cubans. Maybe it's illegal, but a lot of things illegal people do in Philly. Like weed's supposed to be illegal, but they're not. They don't criminalize this, write you a ticket. I think, right? Tell him I like his Baby Wipes music video. Yeah, Baby Wipes. I don't know if you saw my Baby Wipe music video.
Yours? I thought it was mine. I'm sorry.
Baby Wipes. That wasn't my best. The best music video I ever did was Ball Skin. Everybody, look up Ball Skin music. It's on my other channel, Jack Comedy. That's the best music video I did because just based on, we talked about this, the fake chicken skin ketchup that looked like ball skin but it was bleeding. That was the best visual I ever did. And I'm running around a park with a groomer, and that's the best video. My buzz is still lost connection. Now we're back. See, I said Wi-Fi disconnected. Now it's back.
You know I have Wi-Fi here, right?
I know. We're back now. That's what I said. Live streaming. That's what it is. We're back. We're back, everybody. We're back. All right, so do you have anything else you want to talk about, John? Do you have anything else you want to say about as far as today goes? You say you want. I know you want to do more of this. By the way, before we started recording, we're having a little argument. Not an argument, like we're yelling at each other about. Because I tell John, I've been doing this for 9 years, meeting other comedians and stuff, and everyone tells me to my face, I want to do this, I want to do that.
And I got a little pissed off.
Yeah, because he doesn't understand that everyone tells me in my face, but he did pick me up. He did pay for all this stuff. He did let me come to his apartment.
I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I do something. Things might come up that change that.
Yeah.
There's the world.
Yeah.
But if I say, hey, I want to do something, I want to do something.
Yeah. I don't know John that well. We've only met each other about 4 or 5 times.
I'm a man of my word.
But all I'm trying to say to him is I've had so many people say that to me, and then, but then they want me to text them, which is fine. But you see, I could do that, but then I'm like, well, the person is texting. But anyways, you might see more of John in the future on this channel or his channel too. So check out Hedonist John.
This is my 4th time.
Yeah, he's been on the channel many times. So, many episodes of JoshCast. This is our first actual video together. But we're going to try to do more. See, today was a holiday, so it's easier to get together on a holiday. I'm not working. He's working, but he's off. But we're going to try to, food videos, drinking videos. What's that?
Just burnt my hand.
Oh, my God.
I did this and then...
Only more reason not to smoke, guys. More food videos, more alcohol videos, probably more JoshCast, more anything. Who knows? This, so that's it, guys.
For Hedonist John, stay happy, stay sad, stay fat, stay thin. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
And remember, it's better to be white. Even though it doesn't say it in the Bible, let's be honest. I mean, I'm only half white, and I can't get enough of this stuff. I wish I was the full. But hey, JoshCast Live, Hedonist John, happy MLK. Enjoy your day off. Eat more KFC. And we'll see you guys.
Next, we're going to be making a watermelon slushy recipe.
We're going to be making watermelon and chitlins. Everybody, let's see what the last comment says before we get out of here. In all honesty, I hope you guys blow up on YouTube. We are gonna blow up. What about more? What about more? We're out of here. We're out of here, everybody.